This week, we're talking about how much cash to keep in your current account. Now, the first thing to say about current accounts is that banks absolutely love them. They're normally really low in terms of interest rates, and people tend to keep a bit more in there than they probably need to. This is a bit of an oversimplification, but basically, banks make their money from giving people a small amount of interest on their cash and using that same cash to lend other people money in higher interest rate things like mortgages or loans. They love current accounts because the gap between the interest rate they have to pay you and the interest they'll receive when they lend the money is bigger, so it's really profitable for them. And this is partly why some banks will offer you money to switch your current account to them. So it's great for them if you're holding a load of money in your current account, but it's generally less great for you. It's an important balance because you want to make sure you have something in there, but not too much. This is week 8 of Big Decisions. How much cash should I keep in my current account? Before we go any further, please take a moment to read these risk warnings. I'll put them below as well, so please scroll down or pause to read through them. Right, let's crack on with the video. A couple of years ago, I met quite a successful business owner, and they actually had hundreds of thousands of pounds just sitting in a current account. There are a few reasons why people end up doing this, but in this case, it was because they just didn't know what to do with it, and as they said, it was a bit of laziness as well. They were literally giving up thousands and thousands of pounds in interest just by holding the money in current account versus having it in a savings account. Now, in week 4 of Big Decisions, I looked at the risk of having too much in savings and how inflation can destroy the value of cash over the long term. Now, the effect of this is increased the more you have in current account because it's at a lower rate of interest. So if you haven't seen that video, I recommend you check it out. Now, for this person, there was also the issue that they had more than £85,000 with one bank, which is the limit that would be protected per bank, that is, if it went bust. Now, this isn't an issue for most people, but it is worth knowing about. I met someone else recently for the first time who had a different reason. They said that they always like to keep £20,000 in their current account at all times so that they could access it instantly if they absolutely needed to. Now, this was a reasonable argument back in the days where maybe you had to go into a bank to move money around, or if it was going to take a few days to transfer. But online banking is so quick these days, and payments from savings accounts should be almost instant, even if the transfer is happening between two different banks. So, because it's so easy to move money around, you may as well get the extra interest in a savings account while it's in there and then move the money around if you need to. And even if you don't have much in there, it's so easy to do, you may as well. So it's pretty clear why you shouldn't have too much in your current account, but should you have anything at all? Well, the answer to that one is yes. You need to make sure you have something in there, and this is to make sure that when your bills and your direct debits go out, you aren't going to go into an unplanned overdraft or worse, have payments declined, because this could go on your credit record. You need to have what's called like a cash buffer, and this should probably be in the hundreds of pounds rather than the thousands. Though the actual amount depends on how much your bills are, when they go out, and how much spare income you have each month. The main thing, though, is that it's enough so that you don't have to move money around before your bills go out or worry about any payments bouncing. Right, let's look now at the cash flow model that we've been building for our example couple, Alex and Eliza, over the past couple of months. This graph shows their forecasted assets over time from their current age of 37 through retirement at 62 all the way to age 100. And their current strategy is just to let money build up within their current account and just leave it in there. So you can see it builds up quite a value as you get close to retirement at that 0.5% interest rate. And their forecasted savings at retirement figure is 974,000 in today's terms. I've now given them a cash buffer in their current account of £500, and I've changed the interest rate of the rest of their cash to 3%. So it makes a little difference to this forecast, but it's a really simple action. The difference is about £25,000. So quite a lot of money for such a simple, quick action. Thank you very much for watching this week's Big Decisions video. If you've got any questions, please let me know. I'll put my contact details below. And if you'd like to go back and watch the previous videos, they're all featured on the Molveno Wealth Planning LinkedIn page, so I'll put a link to that one as well. Thank you very much. Hopefully see you next time.